Well, on the sidelines of a certain summit, I met up with Bipasha Basu and we got talking. And of course, when you don't have a movie coming out and you're talking, you certainly talk your heart out. And that's what Bipasha did with me. You know, sometimes you're just lucky. And this is my lucky day. If I had asked for the world, I would have got it. And you're asking me why? Because I have with me one of the sexiest, most beautiful women in Bollywood. And she's not doing a movie and she's still talking to me, even though she isn't doing the movie. Bipasha, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
First off, tell me, there's this whole thing about how you are in race and not in race. Is race happening or not? Are you part of that race movie?
Well, Race 2 is definitely a good film. And I am just doing like a little guest appearance in it. And it's just for my favorite directors, Abbas Mustan. And, you know, Ramesh Taurani has been a very fine producer when I worked with him on Race 1. So, yeah, just a tiny little bit of Bipasha you'll get to see.
Okay, but the tiny little bit of Bipasha for everybody who's a fan is a huge thing. So, coming back to what you're doing right now, there seems to be a lot of horror happening.
The stories were fantastic. It gives me a scope to perform. I've done a lot of kind of films in these last 12 years. It's been like really an exciting journey from a girl who was like absolutely had no idea wanted to be an actor to here today. I think it's been a very exciting growth. You know, I'm in that way a little bit in my own space and pace. But the kind of films that, you know, I never wanted to pick up a supernatural film. It's just so that the story was so dynamic. The screenplay was fabulous. The role was so different, something that I'd never done in Atma. And Raz and Atma, when you see them, if you see both the films in one day, you'll understand that why I did it.
I wouldn't want to do that.
No, because no,
I'd be scared of my skin. Think about
you know, the crux of the films are human dramas.
Yeah.
You know, I look and feel the part, but there is no similarity between Raz 3 and Atma. The kind of characters Shania and Maya are. They're completely opposite.
It sounds the same also.
Yeah.
Shania and Maya.
Yeah, but Maya is very, very different to Shania. Once you see the film, you'll know.
Do you have a dialogue which says something like, "Meri jaal mein aake fas ja, main hu Maya."
वैसी film ही नहीं है. So like Raz 3 had its a Vikram Bhatt flavor. This is a very new age kind of film, Atma. It's got a very different kind of treatment. We have a European DOP shooting this film. So it's on the lines of films like Others, if you've seen Nicole Kidman's film.
Yeah.
It feels like that kind of a film. So the space is completely different.
Okay.
And if you're thinking that I'm going to do another supernatural, I got offered like 3-4 supernatural films.
Okay.
But I even declined to even hear the stories because I was just scared that what if the story is so good and the character is so good that I want to do it. So I said, no, I'm going to take a break. And this is what I told Vikram Bhatt, you know, because he wanted to make a film with me immediately. And he has a fantastic subject, but it's a horror film. And I told Vikram, I need to take a little break from the ghosts. So we're going to do this, but we're going to do it later. But then again, what happened is he came across even a better subject, you know, it's science fiction. So that's what we're doing. It's very exciting. It's very new age. It's a very new concept film. So it's exciting but I'm happy that both Vikram and I will take a little break from the ghosts.
Is there something in Bipasha's career, I'm talking about as an actor, that you would just like to do, a role that you think is built for you?
I definitely want to do an action film where the heroine just does not look like an action girl, but just does some action. Okay. Because we all, I think all actresses who are fit, who look great, have always come right there, and we always say we are a part of an action film, but we are never given the meat. You know, we've never really done much.
The action belongs to the boys.
Yeah. So, yeah, maybe I have to do a film where, you know, there's not a boy who's doing
like
that.
A Yentl, you play a guy instead.
No, not. Okay. I have never worked with the Khans. I would love to work with the Khans.
I was just coming to that.
No, so that's the thing, you know, which actor doesn't want to work with the Khans? It's, you know, your work is done easier. I would love to be a part of, work with Shah Rukh Khan, romance him. I would love to work with Salman. I don't have to do anything if I'm with
But
Salman.
why doesn't that happen to somebody like you? Is it that you have to like curry favor with them to be
I
there?
have no idea.
Yeah, no, I'm sure you have an idea. Not
I have no
telling me.
idea. I'm just telling you my wish list. I would love to do it.
Okay.
I think I would look great with both of them. Bring on the other Khans also. I think I'll look great with anybody.
Sare Khan le aao.
Yeah. But where I've reached without so much of, being favored or being in the favorable position or even giving that much attention to the career that I have, I think I've come a long way. I'm really proud of where I am. I have never once in my life have I gone even like this much away from my principles. The way I was from day one, that's the way I am. And that's why I get a lot of respect in the business. And for me, there's nothing more than respect. And so I will choose the things that I want to do still. And even if the choice is unusual, I've always seen that whenever I have taken a chance, which is a chance to me, like for me, it's always worked for me. And whenever I've tried to be regular, I'm not meant to be regular.
But now a little bit of a quick fire for you. And what do the following terms mean to you? One, the 100 Crore Club.
Wow.
What does it say to you in Bollywood?
It's great for the business. I wish every single film makes 100 crores because then only our business will survive. There was a time when films were not making any money. Around 4 years back, 5 years back, it was really bad. So it's great that, the films are hitting that mark. And it's fantastic. I would love to be in 100 crore films.
The whole Khan was, bit and was in Bollywood. Do they mean anything to you?
It's quite amazing and enigmatic. And I think people should do a case study as to, the Khans really rock. And they rock over years. It's not just like for a short while. It's just, it's quite interesting because each of them have their very strong personalities and immense mass following. Sometimes I feel they are larger than the film that they are a part of.
Relationships in 2012.
Relationships in 2012 are good.
Okay.
Yeah, my relationships are great. What kind of relationship depends on that.
There's this whole thing about how Bipasha is planning to settle down next year. Is that true? And if it's not true, one, I want to know, are you planning to settle down or is singularity great for you?
Somebody told me that, when are you planning to settle down? I'm very settled.
Okay.
I'm extremely settled. I don't think I can settle down more than what I am. I'm very settled in my nature. I'm very settled in my, the way financially I'm pretty much, I take care of myself well. And I don't know what else it is except the fact, the M word, marriage. I want to fall in love and I want to marry the man and live happily ever after. That's what I believe in still. So hopefully it'll happen for me.
Okay, certainly. So it will be a live happily ever after, and God bless you with it.
Thank you.
And thank you for coming on the show.
Thank you.
Of course, everything in 12 and 13 rock for you.
Thank you.